Well, the Derbyshire Historic Buildings Trust not only tackles properties that are at risk by virtue of disrepair, but also unsympathetic alteration. And that was happening on a mega scale here in Long Row, Belper, 40 years ago. What we've got here is an amazing terrace of 3-storey mill workers' houses built by William Strutt in the 1790s. Every single one is listed grade 2. The government had given property owners 90% grants for house improvement without any guidance how that money could be spent sympathetically. So what was happening here 40 years ago was the most terrible desecration of this historic terrace. You'd got sash windows being ripped out, being replaced with unsympathetic top-hung, awful designs. Ranch fencing, which looked dreadful along here. Doors and windows were being torn out and replaced with unsympathetic ones. Flat-roofed extensions were being built at the back to extend kitchens. It really was dreadful. What happens if the local authority responsible for caring for listed buildings does not require owners to apply for listed building consent? We really were foxed. We didn't know what to do about it. So we decided what we could do was buy one of these properties and carry out an exemplary scheme showing how it could be done sympathetically. We got the Halifax Building Society to sponsor and help us with the financing of this. So we bought number 17. It was not unsympathetically altered, but we could show how it could be brought up to good modern internal standards with a sympathetic kitchen extension, and all be done within a reasonable budget. We published fact sheets on each aspect of it: roofing, walls, windows, doors, extensions, even how to deal with the restoration of the railings that used to be all the way along here. We opened the house for 3 months, and our volunteer members were able to welcome into the house at weekends so that people who are living here and others could come and see what we've done. As I say, we published fact sheets with costings on each aspect of the work, and we had hundreds and hundreds of people come every weekend for those 3 months to see what we'd done. And I have to say, it was a huge success by sheer example of how it can be done within a reasonable budget, and we won the argument. And in fact, now, here is the evidence of having won the argument, because in fact, there's hardly a window or door out of character here. There's hardly, well, there's no ranch fencing, I'm delighted to say. A lot of the railings have got reinstated by individual property owners, and the horror of ugly flat-roofed extensions at the back has ended. And so we are rather proud of our intervention here by sheer example of how it can be done.